Hey NBA 2K MyLeague fans, I am back with another NBA 2K MyLeague Expansion Series video with those Cincinnati Lions. And in this video we got another game that goes down to the very last second before it's decided. And we're going to take a look at players of the week like we usually do. And we're going to look at some prospects in the upcoming draft and where we feel we have the greatest need and some people that might fit. And so I'm interested in your comments and what you think about these guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Coach 2K. And if you want to learn how to play My League, you're going to want to subscribe and click the bell to get notified whenever I upload anything new, so you don't miss a single video of this series or any other NBA 2K My League video I put out. Check the channel out. I got tons of My League content here that you can learn from. And I really love to have you as a subscriber watching my series. And so you can see there the Bulls are leading the Eastern Conference. Pacers right there behind them. Players of the week, Sean Rooks and Ikeem Kingsley. Household names by now if you've been watching the series. Rooks has been playing really well, and Kingsley's team is right there in the top of the West with the Lakers. Rooks, look at this. He had 40 the other day. He had 27 points, 22 rebounds, and they won 3 straight. And so he's the big man. It's a big man's league and a point guard league too. We got a lot of good point guards in the league. Ikeem Kingsley, uncharacteristically, their team has lost the last 2 after winning 18 straight a few games ago. And he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Look at some of his stats there. Not as impressive as Sean Rooks in the East. All right, so we're starting to think about the draft. There's a handful of games left in the season here. You can see the top pick in the draft is a small forward, and whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it. But in any case, we're not going to have a shot at him right now. We're looking at around the 15th spot in the mock draft, and they're thinking we're going to take this power forward from Turkey, but we really don't feel like we need a power forward. And so, we think we need a good point guard. And the point guards we got, these guys, they're a lot older, and I think they're kind of undersized. We need some size and some defense at the point guard spot. We're a little thin at shooting guard too, I think, although we could always move Jinx to the shooting guard spot. So, I think the other spots, small forward, power forward, and center, we've got plenty of talent at. Let me know in the comments what you think I ought to do in terms of looking at the draft. But we've been scouting guys, the point guard spot at the draft. TP is the #1 prospect, but he's probably going to go too high for us, and we probably won't have a shot at getting him. It's more likely we'll have a chance to get a guy named Tobias Becker, and he's a shoot-first point guard, which he's got a high work ethic. I like the fact he's got some size. He's 6'4", and I like he's laid back because we need a guy that can get in there and fit in well with the team, because team chemistry, I think, is really important. He's getting some good feedback from social media. The experts like what they see. They're calling him a future NBA star, but he's probably going to be gone by the time we pick, especially if we're able to move up just a couple more spots. More likely, we might have a better shot at a guy named Lonnie Rowe, and he's another point guard. He's a two-way point, which I like the fact that he could be a defender. He's got a defensive stopper badge, and I like the fact that he's friendly and he has a legendary work ethic. And on top of that, he's 6'5". But he's not been doing too well. He's been struggling in college here, which means his draft stock is falling. But I still think he might be a pretty good fit for what we're trying to do in Cincinnati. And right now, if the draft were to happen today, there's a really good shot we could get him. So what do you think? What do you think of Lonnie Rowe? What do you think of the power forward? What do you think of, what do you think I ought to do in the draft? So next up for us was the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we just flat out stopped these guys, 110-58, a 52-point win. Freeman Gentry would lead them. He is still sore. He didn't make the All-Star game, and it's really hurt the team. The team has not performed well since the All-Star break. They have lost 10 straight. And Freeman Gentry is a really good player, but things are just not working out really well for him in Cleveland. And so it's no surprise that we would just stomp them. I couldn't believe we held them to 58 points. He is a free agent at the end of this year, so he is on the list of people we're interested in. As you know, we're interested in Byron Dantley. Although he seems pretty loyal, he wants to stay with the team. We could probably talk him out of town. However, he might be kind of a poor fit with us if he is not going to get his way. Now, Jenks had a really good game. He had 27 points. Zing had 20. And Drew and Harris had 15. As we would play really well against those guys. Next up for us was the San Antonio Spurs. They were about the fourth best team in the league with about 44, 45 wins. They're led by Ron Patterson, a really nice point guard. And we would come out here with a win, 102-87 with some defense down the stretch. And Jenks would end up having 42 points. And, it was a really big win for us. It was our third straight win as we're trying to get into that last spot in the playoffs. And so this next game, a team we haven't seen yet this season, the Portland Trail Blazers. They're led by ZZ Zhu, 7'5" center from China, averaging 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks a game. The guy, yeah, he's a beast inside. And so he also was an all-star this year. He is helped out by Luka Biedrins, who can shoot the ball, 85 rated, 6'7" small forward from Croatia. And you can see he's actually shooting better from three than from the field. I meant to point out ZZ Zhu can shoot the three too. And he does in this game. And they got help from a guy named Rolando Beverly, corner specialist, deep range, dead-eye, 6'5", shooting guard from Wake Forest. Pretty good shooter too. Averages double figures, and he would play well against us in Portland. So ZZ Zhu, you can see there, he is the franchise player for Portland, and we're going to have to deal with him. And then, of course, our guy, becoming the heart of the team, Don L. Jenks. As we play in Portland for the first time as the Lions, our lineup, we had to sit Calvin Hood. He got tired again. Hood and Zing get tired, and I just have to rest him for a game. And that's what happened with him here. You can see Zing gets us on the board with a long two. Here, I think that's Brackens gets inside with the contact, and Biedrins with the long three. And early, Portland would be hitting threes all over the place. You see Brackens take a little bit of contact on the break there as they take the lead 7-4. Jake's using the screen on the side to get him a wide open dunk. Good job. Way to go, Jenks. There, look at that. That's ZZ Zhu, man. 7'5" center, shooting threes. He's like Kevin Garnett. He can shoot threes. And there's another three. I think that's by Beverly. And on our side, Zing comes back and pops one on the other end. 13-11. Look at that dunk by Austin Billups. And he just goes right by ZZ Zhu, who didn't even realize he was there. Check this move out here. ZZ Zhu with the spin move and the tomahawk dunk there with some force, as Gajic would score on the other end. The three, they get it inside. That was that loop cut. If you watch that play, that's the play we run all the time. They were running it against us. Look at ZZ getting the offensive rebound, and they are up early, 22-19, as we get the alley-oop play off our own loop cut version there. Good finish by Myers. There, look at the contact. We were all over him. He still scored. I think that's Santos. And he converted the and one to put him up 4 early. Here, I think it's either Temple or Brackens. Yeah, it's Temple. Temple gets in, and it's like he's not even there. Look at Zhang popping another one. That one's from 3, using the screen. It feels good to do that, shooting some outside shots. There's Tool, man. I like that play because he come over, he faked the screen, and then he went over and took the three. You just see Melly, I guess his name's really pronounced Melee or something like that. As we get the steal with Jonathan Myers. Look at him, he's going to go the distance. And the highlight reel dunk as he back with two hands and slams it home. Good job. And there's Zhang with another three as he gets it to fall. And we are up by 7 now. Nice job to get the lead. And there we lost track of Temple. And Temple makes us pay for it with the dunk. Beverly with another three. He'd end up going 5 of 7 from 3. Look at this as Zhang goes inside. And he gets the basket. He got the foul. He's going to go to the line and convert an M1 opportunity and puts us back up by 7. We kind of sit around a 7-point lead here as Gajic with another three. Wide open there. Our defense tends to collapse a little bit here, but Zhang comes down to the other end, makes a cut to the basket, and Sabalas, I think that was Sabalas, finds him. Look at another cut around the back there. That's that loop cut play again we were talking about. They're using it against us. And there's Biedrins with the dunk on the fast break. 4-point game. And we scored again before the half, so we were at the half up 56 to 50, 6-point lead. So I felt pretty good at halftime, but knew we had to come out and play well in the third quarter. And there we got a big block, but they would get the loose ball, get it into Zhou, and he knows what to do with it inside there. Zhang pops the mid-range and puts us back up by 6. Here we're all over him, but we collapse, and Beverly will shoot another 3 inside as Drew gets smothered inside. They get it back out to Zhang, and out of the double team, we get a 3-point play there. Nice fake by Jinx. He gets it to Drew, who gets a dunk there on the fast break. Didn't have many fast break points in this game. Sometimes it's hard to score, that's for sure. And nice find out there. I think that's it might be Temple again. And there we find Billups running the floor and puts it, and we're up by 7 now. And I thought we were right in front of that pass, but went right through us as Zhou scored earlier as Zhang gets him another dunk to put us back up by 7. Here's Zhou again going right by us. He misses, but he gets the rebound. We had to foul him. And he's going to go to the line, get a good look at Zhou, how tall he is. And he scores the first, and he knocks down the second free throw. Keeps him close here. We find at the other end a wide open dunk to Drew as we get down court fast. And look at Zhou taking us off the dribble. And they get the steal. They get out in transition. And they find Zhou, but he got stripped by Jinx. Jinx stripped him, and it leads to a basket on the other end by Myers. And there with a big block. We had a lot of good defensive stops in this game. I was really happy with our defense. Team chemistry has been doing better. We're like at 73% chemistry. See Jonathan Myers working the offensive glass. And now we're up by 11. We got a double-digit lead. There's Zhou. Look, he's not shy. He's taking that three-pointer. We're going to get out on the break. We're going to try and score. And we find Myers inside, who uses his size to get another easy basket. And we're up by 13 now as Gajic, who I think did not play well in the All-Star game. Let Jinx have it there, and he drew the foul from him, and Jinx is going to, Gajic's going to go to the line and convert an M1 to bring him back within 10. Nice players. Look at the flopping. Drew just scores after the guy flops to the floor. And nice play there. We played good defense. We couldn't get the rebound, but we did get the block. And we're back out in transition. And what's going to happen here? Oh, we're going to set it up because they shut us down. And we find Drew cutting to the basket. He went back door after he saw the defense fall asleep. You can see the team is a lot more excited together as a team. Nice triple threat there by Jinx as he went opposite the screen. And here, look at this. He challenges ZZZoo with the double pump layup. And here, we thought they were going to get it outside, but we got a block. And we're going to get out of transition again. Are we going to score on the break? Or what are we going to do? We're going to set it up again. And everybody's kind of lost here. Nobody's doing what they should do. The play kind of broke down. So we're going to call for the screen. And take it inside off the mismatch. And look at Bonzi, Harris. I think that's Temple down inside. Temple or Brackens. Look, there's ZZZoo. And 15-point lead. We ended up starting the fourth quarter with an 18-point lead. And then in the fourth quarter here, Portland just goes crazy. And we just couldn't score very well as they get hot. And they start scoring. Look at that. Santos scores, cuts it to 14. Here's a look at our schedule coming up. We've got like very winnable games there. And so I'm looking forward to it. And we got another easy basket by Portland. They've cut it to 10. Our 18-point lead is fastly evaporating as they get it to Beverly in the corner. And he drains another 3 to cut it to 7. And we're going to find Zhang inside with the dunk. Good job, Zhang. We really needed that basket to end that run. And there's ZZZoo popping out off a screen and shooting the mid-range off of the free throw line. There's Jinx cutting into the lane and gets us a dunk. We needed that basket really bad because we just haven't been scoring very much. And look at this play by Sabalas. Sabalas, biggest basket of the game right there. Probably we really needed that. And it's a 9-point game. There's ZZZoo. It's too big for us. And he got an easy shot out of it. Another easy basket. They were scoring quick in the fourth quarter as Myers gets an easy dunk and puts us back up by 10. And they throw the pass. They hit us. And we had to protect the paint. And Biedrins hits the 3. And nice dunk by Zhang as he's looping around. That's kind of our late go-to play. Here they lose the ball. They get it inside. And they score. 5-point game. They've come back. And we got a chance to get it out of the double team. Zhang misses. But Myers in there working hard. Gets the offensive rebound. And that was huge because we were struggling to score. There's ZZZoo inside again. Look at him fade away. And he knocks it down. Back to a 7-point game. He's out there setting the screen. And here, Biedrins misses, but he gets the rebound. He puts it in, and it's back to a 5-point game. Under 2 minutes to go. The crowd is loving it. And there's ZZZoo boxing on that loop cut we've been running. They finally got wise. And they get an easy basket inside. And now it's a 3-point game. And we find Drew. Is that Drew? Oh, and he threw it away. Oh, huge turnover there. And they got it back into ZZZoo. And we try and play defense, but he's 7'5". And, now it's a 1-point game. And we're in trouble, but they bail us out with the foul call. As we just did not know what we were doing. We were unorganized. And Drew goes to the line. And he knocks the first one down to give us a 2-point lead. And the second one, he hits it too. So 3-point game with 19 seconds left. They got the ball. They're going to throw it inside and score within like a second or two. And it's a 1-point game again. And so we're going to get it in to Myers here. He's going to find Zhang. And Zhang's going to get out in the open court. And they foul him. And he's going to go to the line. And he misses the first one. Oh, man. Zhang. Come on. Oh, he misses the second one, too. And they got a chance to win here. The clock is ticking down. And they're going to go to ZZZoo, man. He's going to go in, and he's going to take the shot. And he's going to miss it. And time expires. And we come out of Portland with a win. A much-needed win. Gives us our 4th straight win, as they're pretty disappointed. We had an 18-point lead, man, to start the fourth quarter, and it all disappeared. and we didn't lose the lead. Thankfully, we were able to sneak out of there with the win, so I'm excited to get that. We had several games this year. We came down to the end and we just didn't get the win. And you can see ZZ Zoo with 27 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks. Great game with ZZ Zoo. Look at Beverly there, 5 of 7 from 3. Gajic, he had a couple of twos, or a couple of threes, 2 for 2 from 3. He had a pretty good game. On our side, Zing also had 27. Jinx had 22. Myers with a really good game, 20 points, 13 rebounds. And as we would really need every point from everybody there to sneak out of there with a win. So we are really happy. And now we've won 4 straight, and we're 3 games under 500. We are a game and a half out of 8th place for the last playoff spot that we're trying to get into. All right, so let me know what you think in the comments. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Stay healthy.